Welcome back to getting every Minecraft achievements. Look, I didn't know how to really start this video, right? This was the best thing I could come up with. I really enjoyed recording and editing the last one as well, and I hope all of you enjoyed the video as well. But with all of the formalities out of the way, let us get on with getting every Minecraft achievement. As I load back into my world, I go and check what type of ocean I am living by to check it off for the Adventuring Time achievement, which requires me to go to every biome in the overworld. So far, I only know that I have been in the taiga biome, but have been in at least 6 others. I know this because Minecraft tracks and keeps your progress of what biomes you have been, but doesn't say which ones you have been in. This achievement will be really hard for me to accomplish because I must check what type of biome I am in and to see if it is any different or similar to any biome I have previously been in. First of all, get rid of that. Is there anything in here? Cold ocean. As I see that I am in the cold ocean, I quickly mark it off my list. Okay, that helps. I start to head off to find a good place to start mining for iron ore, but once I notice that the grass became a different color only a few blocks over, I quickly check what biome I am in, only to see that I am in a old-growth birch forest. Once that I see this, I quickly mark it off so I can get back to trying to find a place to mine. Knowing that I will need coal for my furnaces and to make torches, I quickly mine this up so I can make torches out of them and to smelt my iron once I get them. Come on. I find some lapis lazuli, and knowing that I will need this for the enchanter achievement, I mine all that is in front of me, get some XP from it, and continue looking for iron.
That's good getting, because I'm definitely going to need those for enchanter.
As I notice I make a mistake with how I mine this staircase, I go on and quickly fix it. And I say mistake because it's a mistake to me. It shouldn't be 2 blocks, it should only be 1 block. I start to leave my mine so I can go back up and craft some torches so I can keep trying to find some iron so I can get the suit up achievement. As I exited the mine, I spotted a sheep to my right. I need to kill it for its wool so I can make a bed for the Sweet Dreams achievement. I was debating on going around the forest to look for another sheep, but then I decided against it.
There we go. There's a sheep down.
When I did get back to my house, I sprang into making it look decent and nice by fixing the walls first, by chopping the wood I put up, and then replaced it with cobblestone that I'm just mined. And for some reason, I put all my coal into my furnace. I don't know why I did it. I don't think I was thinking about it. I took a break and checked on the mutton that I cook, and I see that it is done. I split half my coal and make it into torches. As I have a little bit over a stack, I feel satisfied with it and put the remaining coal back into the furnace and go back into making my house a house. When I was putting in the bricks for my floor, I decided to plug up and fill the hole I bunkered in before I made my house. I also decided to dye my wool pink so I can craft my bed faster once I get 3 wool blocks. As I wander around at night, I find and grab some sugarcane. I will need this in order to make paper, which in turn to make a book, which in turn again to make an enchanting table to get the enchanter achievement. As I wait for the night to end, I quickly wait inside my house and eat a cooked mutton and craft a single piece of bread. So that is 2 less food items for the A Balanced Diet achievement. With the sun rising again, I quickly head back out to my mine and mine more materials to help me get achievements. I place down torches around my mining area so I know where it is in the future. As I go down, I place a torch down so I can see what I am doing and continue going deeper into the earth for materials. As I see the iron ore in front of me, I quickly check to see what Y level I am on, to see if I should start strip mining here for iron ore.
My instincts told me correctly.
I was not paying attention to how low my pickaxe got, so it broke as I was trying to mine. Fortunately, I brought my other tools with me, so I did not need to run back up to my base quite yet.
would be good to get as well.
The reason why copper is so good to get is because I will need to make a copper block and put honey on it to get the wax on achievement. I scrape wax off of the copper block to get the wax off achievement. The surge protector achievement, which requires me to place a lightning rod near a villager and have them not turn into a witch and have nothing caught on fire. It is one of the items to craft a spyglass, which I need to get for the is it a bird achievement? Is it a balloon achievement? And is it a plane achievement? Which requires me to look at a bird, a ghast, and the ender dragon through the spyglass.
Oh, and hey, that led to...
After mining the copper, it revealed a cave, and knowing that I am deep underground, I know I could potentially run into a lush cave which holds glowberries, which I need to eat. I enter the cave with a wooden pickaxe and simply walk around and explore it.
Sweet. I also need that. I am definitely gonna need to... yeah. Okay.
I exit the cave knowing that I will need an iron pickaxe to mine the resources in the cave. As I wait for my iron to smelt, I go down and chop some trees to clear out the area around so I can do things later and have some extra sticks.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
I create a temporary stone pickaxe while I wait for the iron to finish smelting.
Can I not eat glowberries?
You can past me. Your hunger bar was just full and you didn't see that. As I look at my crafting table, I use it to make a bucket to help me get water for the A Seedy Place achievement, and to get lava for the Hot Stuff achievement. I also make a helmet to get the Suit Up achievement. I continue crafting armor like a chest plate so I can withstand hits from mobs better. I did not see that making a chest plate would use up all my iron, so I will have to mine more to get an iron pickaxe.
Ooh, yes. Okay. Need a bucket. Need armor. Suit up. There we go. Shit. Did not mean to. Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Still, better than nothing. Okay.
I was going to head back into the mine, but saw that it was night, so I decided to stay in the house and wait for day, and just crafted more bricks for my floor.
It's amethyst, amethyst. It's am shard thing. Okay. So I should just... I'll do 3 just in case. And then I need to go back down to get iron.
As I wait, I realize that I need to put bricks under my chest, my furnace, and my crafting table, so I chose to dig up all the grass blocks so I can more easily put the bricks under them.
Oh, I should start under there.
Rather than just standing around doing nothing, I decided to run into the forest and look for some monsters to kill and explore the area around me. I remember that I need to eat dried kelp for the A Balanced Diet achievement, so I whacked some from the ocean floor to get and cook later, and started to take damage from not having oxygen from being underwater so long. Why am I a fool sometimes?
Oh, maybe that's why I wasn't able to eat it.
As I engage a battle with a skeleton, I get the Not Today Thank You achievement, which requires me to block a shot from any hostile mobs with my shield. I back the skeleton into a corner and just start wailing on it until it dies and blocking all the shots it shoots at me. With it finally dead, that is another monster dead for the Monsters Hunted achievement, which requires me to kill one of every monster. I retreat into my house to craft more brick blocks for my floor and wait out the night a little bit more. I briefly take the clay so I can cook and smelt other items. Deciding once again that the brick making process is taking too long, I head back out into the forest and chop some trees down. After taking some damage from a battle with a zombie, I run into my house as I see another zombie comes and tries to kill me. With all my copper smelted, I put in the kelp so I can eat it to try and gain back some hearts.
Okay, just to have that when I'm ready.
I quickly finish off the zombie near my house and then go back inside where it's safe.
It was because of that. Okay. Okay.
With me quickly devouring the dried kelp, not only does that help me get some hearts back, but that is another food eaten for the balanced diet achievement. But seeing that the dried kelp was not enough to get me to full hunger, I decide to eat the glowberries, so it is actually 2 food items eaten for the a balanced diet achievement.
Can I cheese you into...
No!
Yeah, I was not being careful with how I was fighting the zombies around my house.
My biggest thing right now to find is going to be a sheep, so I can craft a bed so I can spawn in my house when I eventually die again. When I spawn back in, I see a couple of sheep, so knowing I only need 1 more wool for a bed, I spring into action into killing it.
Okay.
When I get back to my house, I immediately start making some bricks and a bed.
Okay. And then... You... Okay. Okay. Alright, crafted bed. Okay. Ah, God. I really don't feel like taking on that Enderman after just what just happened. There we go. Oh wait. Shit, where's my shield?
I quickly get distracted from looking for my shield by some cod, because I know that I have not eaten any cod, cooked or raw, so I try my best to hunt and kill them.
Crap, I'm gonna have to make a new shield, aren't I?
Okay. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Rest easy, Technoblade. Rest easy. I can't think of... I can't not think of this song without thinking of him. It's... I just can't. I just can't. Okay, I need to do that. This is not a... Okay. Well, now that I have a bucket of water. I descended down into a cave nearby just to see what is there, if anything, but I get viciously shot at by a skeleton and nearly blown up by a creeper. Why am I coming down here? Look, it's hard to swim up water with no blocks to bounce off of, okay? Still need to get a creeper. Still need to fight off a creeper and spider. I eat a piece of raw salmon and raw cod to further progress the A Balanced Diet achievement and continue crafting more bricks. Okay. I briefly take out my bricks so I can cook the other 2 cod pieces I have, so I can eat a piece of cooked cod in order to have another piece of food eaten for the achievement. After cooking and eating the cooked cod, I go back to smelting bricks for my floor. As I see that the sun is setting, and with my newly acquired bed, I rest, set my spawn point, and get the Sweet Dreams achievement. Okay, Sweet Dreams, that's also an achievement. Okay. Okay. Oh, forest and river. As I look at how many biomes I have been in, I take a guess that I have been in a forest and a river. I am unsure of this now, but will mark it off just in case I am right. As my first batch of clay finishes,
String. I desperately need string. Uh... Oh, soup. Right. Or stew. Need the red mushroom.
I continue cooking my kelp for XP and to have more food if I need it. As I wait for the kelp to dry, I head back into the mine to mine up the things that I missed and was unable to get.
I did bring the bucket. Good.
I quickly mined up some coal, iron ore, and some cobblestone, and I dug up some moss as well, just in case I will need it for a future achievement. As I explore the cave, I run into a zombie and a creeper. Not wanting to dive in a cave, I turn around and continue mining for minerals.
God. I don't know how the creepers keep creeping up on me. But they do.
I'm able to sneak up onto a spider and kill it. So that is another monster off of the list for the Monsters Hunted achievement. However, this spider did not drop any string or spider's eyes for me.
Damn.
So I must kill other spiders for string in the future. After killing the spider, I come across some redstone, but as I mine it, it does not break fast, which tells me that I must have an iron pick to mine it.
I was hoping it would drop, web. String. That's what I meant to say.
As I continue to mine and explore the cave, I come across another creeper. I pay extra attention to it as I try to kill it and not make it blow up.
Okay, I know a creeper went off this way. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's another one.
That's another monster down.
After successfully killing it, I now don't have to worry about killing creepers until I need fireworks later for when I have an elytra.
Okay. Back to where I was. Now I gotta get out of here.
As I start to head back up to the surface to go home, I nab an axolotl and get the cutest predator achievement.
Okay, there we go. That's one.
Okay, let's get out of here. When I exit the mine, I am greeted by a bunch of monsters and with a quick, rational decision to make of if I fight, I die, so I run back to my house for safety against the mobs. Run! Okay. I dive into my house and immediately start smelting the newly acquired iron ore I got. And now I'm not going to be able to sleep because there's shit near my house, isn't there? Yeah, crap. Oh well. Oh, no, I can. W. What? Yeah, that death was a little embarrassing. I thought I could get the drop on the baby zombie. Fuck you, you little shit. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Okay. I think that's all I had. With all my stuff regathered, I craft some iron pants and another iron pickaxe and an iron sword. I also craft iron boots in order to take more hits from mobs. Ugh, fuck. I also decided to make an iron axe and an iron shovel as well, since I have the iron. As my iron continues to smelt, I decide to go out and look around to get more biomes and anything else that I would need for achievements.
Okay, I can cross off ocean now. If I hadn't...
I quickly check the biome I am currently in and see that I am in an ocean biome, so that is another biome off of my list for the Adventuring Time achievement. I ride over to the island near my house and grab the sugarcane in the trees as I dig up the sand so I can have sand as well as glass in the future. As I return home, I make shears for when I eventually get sheep and for anything else that requires shears, and I make myself a couple more buckets.
I should probably make another bucket. Oop, did not mean to.
I start to dig out a little pond for my newly caught axolotl and plan to put them in their own little pond. This will also help me potentially trap a zombie, turn it into a drown, and have the axolotl kill it for the healing power of friendship achievement, which is exactly what I just described. I went on to grab my little buddy and saw that my iron had finished smelting. So I put half of the sand I just got in and turned it into glass. I mined away some of the cobblestone and put in some glass so I can have some windows in my home.
There we go. That makes the house more lively. Livelier. Come on. Here we go.
I chop away a couple trees near the pond so I can have a better access getting around it if I need to.
or that can work. That can just work as well. Okay, I don't know what I did to fix that, but... Fuck it. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Six. Yeah, I might have to do that and just... Ow. Do regular, and then probably by the end I would do... That might work. That would give me time. Oh. After briefly looking at my achievements, I see an easy achievement to get, which is the Tactical Fishing achievement. And in order to get this achievement, I need to catch any type of fish with the bucket. Yeah, the achievements in this game range from have a flower in your hand to kill God himself in under 3 seconds. It's very weird. Ooh, I could do that. There we go. So naturally, I get the achievement, making that one more checked off the list. Okay, that's another one down. Okay. Oh, you need more. One, two, three, four, five.
Oh. Okay. Mm. Oh, oh boy. I should cook just everything. Uh... Oh. I was getting bored not really doing anything and just waiting for bricks to cook. So I decided to go mine up the materials I couldn't mine up with a stone pickaxe, but I could mine up now that I have an iron pickaxe. I got annoyed that I was hitting my head on the plant, so that's why I mined it. Once I get most of the materials and exit the mine again, I see another spider. I go up and fight it to try to get string or a spider eye. Unfortunately, it does not give me either. Damn it. I return safely to my home and quickly start smelting the gold I had just mined. I start to clear away an area in a place near my base so I can start farming plants and other vegetation so I can have more reliable sources of food. I did have to chop down a tree as well, but I'll use the wood for something else useful in the future. This really has to get organized. I need one of my buckets. I just need my buckets. Actually, I put in my copper to smelt and then went back to digging out an area for my farm to go. God, Slenderman. God, that scared the daylights out of me. Actually, as I plant some berries in front of my house, I notice a mistake with my house wall. I quickly fix it and then go off to get more sand for my farm. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, did it despawn? Oh no, it's just in... I wasn't looking in the right area. Okay. Okay. This is a beach. I can mark beach off. I land on a beach, which is another biome for the Adventuring Time achievement. I get some more berries, and as I hop back into my boat, I see that I am in fact in a river now, so I do know that I can cross river off without doubting myself if I have ever been there or not.
I quickly get a stack of shovel plus a little bit extra. However, due to me digging up sand, my shovel broke. Oh. Well. As I was heading back to my home, I spotted a wolf. Okay, I know what else. I know what I'm doing. I quickly remember that an achievement I need to get is the achievement called Best Friends Forever, in which I need to befriend a dog. I also need to get every dog variant for the whole pack achievement. How many dog variants I need to get in total is 9, and that is only for the dogs. So whenever I come across a breed that I don't have, I will have to have whatever they like to eat on hand so I can adopt them. I went back to my home to grab bones, but when I got to where I saw the dog, it seemingly vanished. I know what I'm doing first. However, when I went back onto land, I found the dog again. No, he wasn't this far back. Or yes, he was. Apparently. I fed it some bones and got the Best Friends Forever achievement, and then quickly ran off to bed. You are coming with me. The dog should teleport to my house, right? As I woke up, I told the dog to sit and went back to work on the sugarcane part of my farm. There you are. Hi there. Hi, buddy. No, this is gonna go... You know what? Let's bring you inside. Come on. You want to sit there? Okay. Yeah. Oh. Nope, wrong thing. Yeah. I put it away. Damn it! Not what I meant to do. Hmm. Okay. And with me completing the farm, I decided that was a good end point for the video and decided to stop recording. And because of that, I will end the second video of getting every Minecraft achievement. This video is very weird to me. It doesn't feel like I got as much done in this video, but when I look at the achievements, the monsters I've slain, and the places I went, it's quite the contrary. The only thing I did more in the last video was eat more food. Before I wrap up the video entirely and list everything I got, let me do something. Hip! Ah! That's better. Now that I have a house, I'll probably do commentary in or near it. But with that, I shall recap everything I got in this video. In this video, I got the Suit Up achievement, the Not Today Thank You achievement, I got Sweet Dreams, the Cutest Predator, the Tactical Fishing achievement, and the Best Friends Forever achievement. As for the monsters that I killed a skeleton, a spider, and a creeper. For biomes, I swam in a cold ocean, traveled across an old-growth birch forest, a beach, a river, and I might have come across a forest and a normal ocean in the last video. All the food I ate in the video was a piece of cooked mutton, a piece of bread, some dried kelp, some glowberries, a raw salmon, and both a raw cod and a cooked cod. And unfortunately, I had 2 deaths in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you come back to watch me complete getting every Minecraft achievement. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, hit subscribe. It would really help me become a big YouTuber starman. That is eventually what I want to become in life, and that is what I'm currently working towards. Ring the bell for notifications to see me getting every Minecraft achievement. Ring the bell for a notification to see when another video of getting every Minecraft achievement comes out, or just any video in general comes out. Getting every Minecraft achievement is an active playthrough that I'm doing. Some other active playthroughs that I'm doing are Psychonauts, Night in the Woods, Cozy Grove, Our Life Beginning and Always, and Broken Age. Some finished playthroughs and one-offs that I have done are Bendy and the Ink Machine, Doki Doki Literature Club, There Is No Game, Omori, and We Were Here. So yeah, so with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya.